Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Holy Roman Empire. Now, this is a school project for Mr. Wartman, my social studies teacher, and I really enjoyed studying this topic. It 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 was actually a really fun topic to learn about just because of how interesting the Holy Roman Empire was and what they were trying to do. Um, so no more talking, and let's just jump straight into the facts. All right. So the Holy Roman Empire was ruled by the Hesburgh family, and now people had mixed feelings about this family and the empire itself, but we'll talk about that later. So, sorry, I have a really squeaky chair. The empire lasted through 762 AD, which is when it began, and 800 or 1806. I always mess that up. So it was a pretty long time for it to last. It lasted 844 years, and out of all that time, they, well, not out of all that time, but the way the empire was defeated or ended was the empire was defeated in the French Revolution. Revolution. I mess that up a lot. Which that would last 10 years. Which, to see a empire that lasted for 844 years, it just end like that, it's pretty sad. Well, not for me, but for the people that were in the empire. But now, as what I was talking about, how people had mixed feelings about this empire. So I have some quotes here that state, "The Holy Roman Empire is neither holy nor Roman, nor an empire." And that was quoted by Voltaire. So that just comes to show, like, he didn't really like the Holy Roman Empire, and neither did this guy right here that quotes, "During the first 6 years of my life, Hungary was one of the most important components of the Habsburg dynasty vast Austro-Hungarian Empire after World War I," and that was stated by Georgi Stoli. And that really just shows, well, they didn't really care about the people of the empire. I'm assuming they just cared about, like, themselves and the Habsburg family and how they could benefit and get more money from this empire. Well, it shows that they don't really care about their empire because, if they're gonna allow their citizens of their empire to be hungry, that's not right for an empire to show that. And that's probably why the empire didn't have such as a wide, amount of people. It did last a while, but it didn't have that much people in the empire. Just because not a lot of people like this empire. Which brings me to my next statement, that the empire was it was in France. The empire was created in France, which is why they were in the French Revolution, as it has its name in the title, French. Which is the country France, but you get what I'm saying. So, like I was on about, So it goes on about, yeah, the empire was created in in, in France. Um, no, it's tough to think about an empire that was there for 844 years and just disappears in the French Revolution. Because imagine how many people just in the French Revolution were in this empire, and then out of nowhere they were just defeated. Now they have no empire to go to, and honestly, that led to bad things. But the empire also did lead to good things. Uh, for instance, the Holy Roman Empire, if I can pull up these facts, but my finger keeps on pressing the wrong button. The Holy Roman Empire was connected with the Catholic Church. So the Holy Roman Empire influenced Christianity to a wider amount of people, which is good for people who don't have, well, I'm not judging by your religion, but it's good for people who don't have a religion so they can have one and really just learn, and it just helps people out, you know? Um, but obviously I'm not judging if you're Jewish, Muslim, or so and so, but I'm just stating uh, what the Holy Roman Empire really, it like the religion is. I'm not assuming, but yeah. Uh, which also brings me to my next thing is a fun fact is that the Holy Roman Empire was approved by the Pope. So a pope, the pope, or not a pope, but the Pope has a really he's a I don't know how to put that. He's a popular guy, and like as an empire that just as an empire that wasn't really liked as much, that really just puts bad uh a bad like influence on the Pope. I shouldn't say influence, but like I don't know what I could say, but you know. Also, the Holy Roman Empire was influencing more Roman ways, or they were trying to recreate, or you know, like start up again the Roman Empire, which is really including more or influencing more Roman ways, um, because you know we use a lot of Roman stuff just in our daily life. Um, we use like Roman languages and like Latin. We use a lot of Latin words, and we use for our governments. Uh, we use democracy, which was influenced by Rome. So that really is influencing more Roman ways to a wider amount of people. Um, so my next topic is sorry, I had to put down my mouse for a second because you know, just gotta focus on what I'm doing right now. My next topic is the sources where I got all my stuff from, which is www.worldbookonline.com. It's a it's a really good site. You literally find so much stuff about history on that site, and even more than history, you could find maybe science and a whole ton of other stuff. It's a really useful source, and I enjoy using WorldBook a lot because you can just punch in what you want to learn about, and it will come up, you know. And the next source that I use is www.bradyquotes.com, and that's where I got all my quotes from the famous people and all that. Um, I use the app because, well, Mr. Wartman, my social studies teacher, actually told it to me, and you could just punch in like, so you wanted a punch. I'm just saying random things, but Augustus Caesar. You punch in that, boom. Hundreds of quotes come up about Augustus Caesar and what people thought of him, negative or positive, or just things that he influenced, you know. And the next source that I used is the World Book, which is a big textbook, and I enjoy using that too. We use that in social studies all the time to find our facts. Um, it's just a big book of of just a lot of facts in it, you know, that are really useful. Ton of Roman, Greek, facts in it. Even more than that, uh, it's a really useful book. Same as World Book Online, but in book form. But honestly, if I were gonna use anything about World Book, I'd use World Book Online because it's very useful. Um, my next topic is yeah, since I'm gonna go on to how the Holy Roman Empire got its name, which is because they were trying to recreate it. Um, that's basically how it got its name, because they saw the Holy Roman Empire as a recreation of the Roman Empire. So, what better name to give it than the Holy Roman Empire? That's how it's got its name. Um, very, very self-explanatory, but you get the point. Um, dang it. But yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up this this presentation. And oh, also one more source that I wanted to tell you about is if you guys go on your phone and type in the Mad Learning app, it's honestly, I love this app because what it does is, also my social studies teacher, Mr. Wartman, told me this, it or showed us this, but you can create your own apps, and it's the coolest thing ever. If you guys ever want to create an app, just go on your computer, type in Mad Learning, create an account. I'm pretty sure it's free. Actually, I'm positive it's free. Um, and you just create an account and you make an app, and it's so fun. And I use it to make other apps than just what I did right now, the Holy Roman Empire. I use it more than that because it's just it's a really useful app, and it's fun. It's fun to make. It's fun to make apps. So that's also one thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. Um, Also, you can contact the creator and get it published. I think to make sure it's published, this is all I can really remember off the top of my head. I think you have to have more than 3 type of like templates, which you could do like custom templates, image templates, and all that, like for like your screen. But I just wanted to tell you guys about that app. It's really fun, in my opinion. But that's gonna wrap this up. This was my school project for Mr. Wartman. For 1 extra point. Um, I think about it, this really wasn't worth 1 extra point, but hey, it's whatever to get the grade up, you know. Um, but yeah, this was honestly really fun to make. I actually enjoyed it. I'm just joking. Um, but yeah, this is gonna wrap it up. I I loved learning about the Holy Roman Empire just because it was a really interesting thing to study, to see the mixed emotions of how people felt towards the empire. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up. I might be making a video, new video tomorrow. Maybe a setup tour. I'm gonna have to clean my room because it's extremely messy. But that's gonna wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And see ya.